皆さん、こんにちは。前回は怪しげなバローホルムに到着しました。今回はスコーブから呪物を返してもらい、クエストを進めたいと思います。マップに星マークがありますね。これが北の保護装置のようですね。あと2つですね。人がいますね。こちらもクエストターゲットですね。あと1組かな。探索してると鉱山の入り口がありました。バローホルム鉱山ですね。ついでに探索しておきます。鉱山の奥まで進むとナッセンシェードというボスがいました。でっかいカニですね。特に問題なく撃破。このマップにはこのボスがいるだけみたいですね。マップを埋めつつ進んでいると2つ目の保護装置を発見しました。あと1つですね。最後の保護装置がありました。これでクエストの1つをクリアしましたね。あとはもう1組の旅行者を助ければいいようですね。マップに星マークがありますね。これでバローホルムに戻って話せばいいのかな。チェストを開けると敵が出てきました。ペットの体力が削られる前に何とか撃破。それではクエストの報告をしましょう。鉱山のボスはすでに倒しましたね。もう一つのクエストの報告をしましょう。
A blessed welcome, traveler.
地下室？何か怪しい。
A blessed welcome, traveler.
何か嫌な気がしますけど、バローホルムと友好的になってよかったかな。
I am so pleased that we could come to an understanding rather than resorting to needless victory. As promised, my stash is open. You're welcome to take the finish. I am thoroughly pleased to hear that you've been mingling yourself in our little society outside. However, not all are as willing to accept our master's visions for this region as you are. Yes, our protector, our guiding star through the tumultuous... You describe the uglier side of things, yes, but do not take the flesh-crazed as representation of the greater picture. They are but a symptom of a world that is sick. We are the true chosen of Ravager. We have been uplifted, as can you be. We've always had tense relations with the nearby gathering of witches, but so long as we stayed to our sides of the bog, we generally had no issues. In many ways, we are just as much outcasts as they are. And so we've had somewhat of a mutual understanding. But there is one among them, known as Laria the Hexer, who does not respect our little truce. Unlike her sisters, she lives within Ugdenbog itself, and from it she weaves eldritch magic in order to subdue our master's plans. In fact, it was her who damaged our totems. High time her meddling is ended. Find the den of this witch, and deal with her for good.
確かラーリアってダンジョンにいましたね。
Have you dealt with that pest yet? Unlike her sisters, who remain mostly secluded.
とりあえず、呪物を回収できましたね。魔女団の避難所にいるガラディアに届けましょう。そういえば、サブクエもクリアしてましたね。
You've returned. Are you ready to complete our bargain? You chose to negotiate with the thieves. That is your business. All that matters is that the fetish is back in our hands. Now, for our end of the deal. In now forgotten times, our kind used to travel to Ugdenbog in order to perform dark bindings at the altar of Ratosh. The altar has not seen use in decades, and now lies forgotten on the northern edge of the bog. However, it is a place where the veil between realities is at its thinnest. The altar of Ratosh is a rare place in Cairn where one can pierce the veil. I've marked Ulgrim's keepsake with the runes of seeking. Place it upon the altar, and a way into the void should be revealed. Whether you find your friend alive on the other side, or just his tainted bones, that I do not know. But the void may offer you more than just salvation for Ulgrim. Once it had served as a means of traversing great distances, though not always with predictable results. If the cult of Chthon had opened rifts near Malmouth, then perhaps you can use the void as a tunnel. While I cannot promise you success, it is perhaps your only chance of bringing back Ulgrim and reaching Malmouth. Seek out the altar of Ratosh in the northern reaches of Ugdenbog, beyond Barrowholm. I wish you luck. That is a tale steeped in myths and legends. But I suppose we learned the hard way to steer clear of the dark promises of that altar. No sister dares approach it. You may not like what I offer, but I assure you, there is no other way.
ラ・トッシュの祭壇から虚無界に行き、ウルグリムを探すとともにマルマスまでのトンネルとして利用する感じかな。
Now that you have what you came for, I was wondering if we could do more for one another. Ever since the Ugdenbog fetish was stolen from us, our wards have weakened and some of our protective spells have even failed us. To put it simply, we are exposed out here, and that makes us uncomfortable. We have plans to restore our wards, but for that, we require new materials. If you are willing to assist the Coven, with compensation for your efforts, of course, we will require some more exotic ingredients. First, we require Venom Gaze Bile, from the basilisks in Ugdenbog. Only the mature ones will do, as the venom must be extra potent. Secondly, and this one may prove to be a bit of a risk, is the horn from a leaf mane alpha. Those brutes are fiercely territorial, so be careful. Lastly, we will require a rare herb known as the Ugdenbloom. You may find it growing out in the bog, but sometimes they grow atop Ugdenbog golems. Will you do this for us?
次のサブクエは素材を集めるクエですね。確かすでに持ってたはずです。
Safe storage, no questions asked.
あとはガラビアに渡せばいいですね。
Do you have the materials we seek? Perfect. These are just what we need. You continue to be a service to the Coven, for which we thank you. But though we now have the materials we require, there is a threat that not even our wards will be able to protect us from. Care to assist us? Deep beneath Ugdenbog, a vast network of caverns and roots traverses the entire region. We call it the Undergrowth. Centuries ago, a single seed sprouted roots within those caverns. It grew to become a massive creature known as CeVIO. She has become twisted and rotten after all these years. Her black roots spread out across the undergrowth, breaching the surface and marring the land. It is only a matter of time before she reaches the Coven. She must be pruned and new plant life be allowed to thrive within Ugdenbog. Find the entrance to the undergrowth up in Ugdenbog and deal with this threat. Good. Perhaps in time new plant life will sprout from her remains that brings a healthy balance to the ecosystem. Our matron, Malostria, will be pleased to hear this news. In fact, she has been inquiring about her. You should speak to her when you get an opportunity. You will find her below us, at the center of the refuge. She is usually tending to the ritual circle we will need to restore our wards.
Goradia speaks of your accomplishments as if they are meant to impress me. Tell me, young one, are you prepared to do what must be done? At least you are determined. Very well. One of our own has become tainted by the false promises of the Wendigo spirit Ravager. She has lost her way, and now weaves dark rituals within Ugdenbog. A witch as powerful as Janaxia cannot be allowed to fall to the manipulations of the Wendigo. All attempts at reasoning with her have failed. Only one option remains. Seek out Janaxia's hut, hidden underneath one of the great trees of Ugdenbog, and eliminate her. It appears Goradia was right about you. Here, a little gift in return.
ウェンディゴの例はサブクエクリアに必要でしたね。
Yes, I'm beginning to see your purpose in our coven. You will be the catalyst we require to restore our protective wards. But are you prepared for what that entails? Not far from the refuge, within Ugdenbog itself, the Coven had prepared 3 ritual sites in order to focus our energies toward the focal point, the rune circle you see before me. With the destruction of the fetish, the circles have become unstable, turning into unintentional spirit traps. If we are to recreate the warding ritual our sisters used decades ago to protect this place, then we must cleanse the circles. That is where you come in. My My magic will protect you against the fiends, but you will be the one to banish them forever. Are you prepared?
3つのサークルを浄化するサブクエみたいですね。最後にスキルポイントを振っていきます。シャーマンのレベルを上げる前にブライアソーンの派生スキルを強化しておきます。今回はグラウンドスラム、次はエンボルベニングプレゼンスかな。それでは今回はここまでにしたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。